Hey guys, welcome to Info Gist TV, the TV that keeps you updated with the latest gist to also keep you entertained and educated at the same time. We're going to be focusing today on something very interesting that's been trending on social media for quite some time, and it's on the actress Lizzy Anjorin, who says in a post that I can swear that my husband hasn't cheated on me since we got married. After making this post, a lot of people began talking, a lot of people began giving her advice, a lot of people began assuming stuff. Now, before we jump into the comment section to see what a lot of people think about this, let us hear what she has to say. Now, she said, I can swear that my husband hasn't cheated on me since we got married. It's worthy to know that this couple actually tied their knot in a private wedding in July 2020, which was actually hosted by just friends and relatives, and they had their first child together May 2022, and they dedicated this baby the following month in the United States. And ever since then, the union has, however, endured several controversies since then. So in a viral video, she says, Anjorin again dismissed rumor critics over infidelity in her marriage. The film star said she can swear with everything that Laura has never cheated on her. She says, like everyone, her husband may have attitudinal issues but would never ridicule her by sleeping around with women. She said he is decent to the core. He is decent to the core. And she now says, Latif is a decent man to the core. He might have his own attitudes. No one is perfect. Lawa is strong-willed and stubborn, but that he would ridicule me by sleeping around with other ladies is not possible. I can swear with everything that since we got married, he has not cheated on me with another woman. And this particular talk was backed up with a very beautiful photo of the couple looking all beautiful and elegant. Now, this really didn't go well with the typical Nigerians we have, as a lot of people are talking, a lot of people are assuming, and we're going to be hitting out these comments one after the other for as many as we could take to give you the top gist on how it's happening. Now, we have an individual here, Amanda Onyebula, says, okay, now I believe she sounds like every regular Nigerian. I'll be like, it's not my business, like, who cares? But still, yeah, someone else is diving into the matter and says, that's how they give hashtag confidence to the side chicks. Okay, there's a hashtag to the side chicks to come online with evidence and democry foul. I really don't understand this, but I think it's actually pointing to the part of the side chicks part. But we don't have anything to say about the side chick because we're not sure he even has a side chick. So another yet sarcastic Nigerian, Chris Legacy, says, so should we fry puff puff? And I can actually imagine his looks when he was typing that, should we fry puff puff? But somehow, somewhere, we Nigerians need to actually know how to react on comment sessions like this. Now, simply Tboss. I don't know if this is the Tboss we had on BB Nigeria or this is another Tboss. But the Tboss here says, be like you like that you. Abina, you won't be the next woman we go pursue side chick then die for road. No use your full chest swear next time I beg and say Lizzy. Doe. I think the doe had a very long edge and it's backed up by a lot of emojis, and this person is saying that okay, we had this recent trend whereby a barrister lady caught her barrister husband in the same car with a side chick, and she decided to play a chase game, a Fast and Furious 9, and that led to her untimely death, leaving 3 children behind. And people are saying this about men, people are saying that about men, and we could still remember that this year a lot of men have been trending, starting from Apostle Suleiman to Yule Doche to this and to that. Well, we're still talking about them, and we still have a lot of time to the end of the year to still talk about the men. Now back to Actress Lizzy. Someone else here is advising you better don't invite cankerworms to yourself. This advice seems harsh, but she should actually think about it because the lady is looking all beautiful and her name is Nwokota Nwoha. Okay, I think this should be Igbo, so we have the Igbo people actually on her tail. So to the next commentator, who is a man, says, don't talk like that because men don't cheat. It's their right of nature to be polygamous. Therefore, don't cause yourself of pain of crying to us tomorrow when your husband is cheating on you. That is, this commentator is saying that now men don't cheat. It's their right to be polygamous. That means marry more than one wife, marry more than 2, 3. Okay, so I think this comment should be for some other person whom I know you guys have in mind. Should be for him. Yes, because he's already managing 2 wives already. So another top fan here, Happy Mad, will just put a full stop because she doesn't even want to get involved. I believe so. But other people are still willing, because here Dada Oluwakime says, yes now, you no go fit cheat. Something don't hold them down for you, and now you do them. Let's me face front. Please, no, auntie, turn back. Come and look at me very well. Why are you facing front? Now you're trying to say this, that she's actually holding her husband down with something. Wow, Nigerians. Okay. I wouldn't want to assume for you. I think you have your talk all backed up by something you've heard or seen, but that's what she had to say, that she knows that Lizzy has actually held her husband down with something. Now, Queen of Smile, I wish you what you wish yourself. Now you get husband, I believe anything you talk. May he be faithful forever. Amen. Okay, let's just keep on praying for a positive marriage and stop being sarcastic sometimes about how people run their marriages, because it's really not how we should see it. Now, Grace goes to Sochuku. Another evil lady here is okay. She doesn't care. Okay, that's just what she said. And here, James Queenet Azubike says, it's possible. Yes, I love the spirit here. It's possible. Anything is possible, because somebody is not your wife or your husband does not mean you can actually assume what they are. So it's possible. Okay, so another here, I think, sarcastic person is saying, his name is I am Bashon Olowabi Makbao. Hey, we know man with them tied down with malu rope, no fit go cheat. We all know. I think this is another person yet assuming Actress Lizzy is holding her husband down with something. I don't know where you're getting all your assumptions from, but this comment is buzzing back to back. Now, what do you think? Do you think people are actually saying this from their head, or do you think people are actually assuming that this is what is going on? Meanwhile, it's not going on. Our comment section is actually open. You could drop your thoughts and what you think about this. Now, to another commentator, Esther Kenneth. Tomorrow you come and say another thing like Chacha Eke always do. Make una rest. Why are you tagging another celebrity in this? I feel everyone has their own point of view, but you coming to tag Chacha Eke. I think of recent Chacha Eke came out and was saying she could actually relate to a particular boy's mental illness because she had been in their shoes before, and I think she's still in the shoes because the shoes only her is still wearing it. But let's just keep on hoping that she gets better and better by the day. But Kenneth Esther, I do not support you calling Chacha in this case, because I think the two are far away not related. Chacha has her own swag and her own thing, and the way she does her own, you know, the way she does her own thing. So let's leave Chacha and Lizzy aside. So someone else is saying, it's his Hanatu Butcha says, rough play, you won't wake witches up, Abi. Another person again, but this one is quite different from the rest, because the rest have actually been preferring that she actually did something, but this one is actually saying she wants to wake up the witches. Okay, in Nigeria, witches do not sleep. They do not. They are just like hustlers. They hustle in the day, hustle in the night, so she can't wake them up because they're not even sleeping. We're not here to analyze if witches are sleeping or not, but I'm just trying to tell this lady here that witches are not sleeping, just the way God is not sleeping, obviously. So moving on to another beautiful lady who has a beautiful daughter attached to her photo, says, this is what happens to those who poison themselves. I think a lot of typographical errors actually occur in the comment box because people are just doing a haste to insult you, and then they're not looking at what they're writing. But my eyes are actually filled here because I'm trying to grab, and she said, this is what happened to those who poison themselves and die. I never wish you bad though, but too much of trust. My husband cannot do that. So when my husband fuck up, they take poison and die. Man, na shoulder me, I carry them more, because anything can happen at any time. I cannot come and get BP because of men. Until you will not get BP in Jesus' name. BP is not your portion. Well, just in case it's bread pack, so you can actually have a bread pack if you wish, but no blood pressure. Thank you very much. She didn't actually state if it was high blood pressure or just blood pressure. She just said BP, so we don't know if it's blood pressure or not. But let's not assume. Okay, now Adenike Adeowo says, he be your wife now, so he can't cheat on her husband. This is now a reverse mechanism, trying to say that the husband is the wife and the wife is the husband. So that is to say now the wife herself has more authority in the marriage than that of her husband. Okay, Nigerians, please let's not be shaking these kind of tables, because the more we shake these tables, the more our head will actually get broken. Okay, so Rosemary Charles says, so that's the hungry people like this. In the husband's mind though, why if he no swear make you buy, leave me and our children. Okay, so this person is actually saying a lot of things and she's shaking tables. So another gentleman here says, congrats, Madam Lizzy, on your husband. Continue in the path of wisdom and ensure to keep your marriage from public eye. I know this comment is coming from the recent trend of the messaging wars on marriage being online, from her wedding to her birthday gift to this to that. You had a lot of people advising her. A lot of people say, keep your marriage off social media, keep your marriage this, keep your marriage that. Sometimes it's going to stick our noses in our pocket, but we're still going to give you the gist on how it's happening so you can get updated. Now, Richard Pedro says, is that possible now? Why all the negatives? Like, I don't understand. Why are they all negative? Every comment I've read so far, it's more of negative than the positive. But let's hope that somehow, somewhere, Aunt Lizzy gets to see all this, and if she has the time to reply, she just helps herself, because there are way over 4.2k comments here, and I could feel she's gonna get bored out somehow. So Victoria Alabi says, na person wey them allowed to come when they cheat, oh, please no come for me. You're actually looking for trouble and you're asking them not to come for you. Where does that happen? You know, okay, in our country, Nigeria, yes, you're actually looking for trouble and then you're saying they shouldn't come for you. Okay, people are actually all right. So Similani Taiwo says, everything in Nigeria and our news, whether the good or the bad, everything that's in news. I think I'm on the page of this guy, because everything that happens comes up and people talk about it, people want to comment about it, people want to say this about it, but sometimes we just better leave some things better not said and better done. Okay, so to another lady here, Aboside Kapo, she said a lot in Yoruba, and I actually don't want to embarrass myself speaking Yoruba, but at the end of the day she actually said epe, eke, elepe. Elepe, I guess that was what she was trying to say. Okay, iya aduni elepe. Okay, I think I could try. Irolabi Alhaja Eniya ti DJ YK Mule Iya Aduni Elepe. Okay, I think I got the DJ YK Mule. I have heard that in a lot of songs, DJ YK Mule, but we're not talking about DJs here, and I actually don't know what she means. I would actually have to get my Yoruba friends to help me interpret this, just in case they come across it. So finally, for the last comment I'll be taking before I draw in the curtains, I want to take time to deliberate on this particular one, because I found it very interesting, but I think somehow it was misinterpreted in the presentation. The guy says, okay, Nelson Ray Mbanazu says, when Kasala go boss now them ask, okay, when Kasala go boss, now when them ask him to swear the same for your head, him go begin talk say, him mama say make him know the swear, as you trust him doings, trust him own too. Now where I said there's actually a misdirection of this statement, in the sense that the guy is saying, as you trust him doings, him trust your own too, because he put like a question mark, so I really can't say if this is a question or he's actually telling her like a piece of advice or something, but I feel he has where he's coming from. Now when Kasala go boss, now why Kasala, are you trying to say when Lizzy would not cheat and they will ask her husband to come and vouch for her and he wouldn't be able to do so? Okay, now I want to look at the swearing of Actress Lizzy from a different point of view. Now she said she can swear, she's not actually swearing. You saying I can and you actually doing it is it like a two different ball games together. She has said she can swear, she could vouch that my husband is not a cheat, my husband is not a this. And by the way, are we not just too early to start jumping into conclusions that her husband is cheating? Because let's not forget, this marriage is just 2 years old and it still has a long way to go. Why don't we just sit back and watch and see how the marriage gets to play out? So that'll be all today on the InfoGist TV. We promise to bring you more gist and we hope you stay tuned. Thank you very much.